Yo, what is going on, guys? DigitalSquirrel here, and welcome to the beginning of something that I hope to be doing for a while. This is a Let's Build, but it's a little bit different in the fact that it's on a 4,000 by 4,000 custom terrain that I've built. And I'll be taking suggestions and stuff from you guys of what to build. It's going to be a medieval kind of fantasy world. And yeah, what I'm doing in this first episode is just creating the custom landscape. Now, I'm no genius when it comes to custom world generation, but I think I did okay for a beginner on this. So stick around and you will see the result of that. So this is going to be known as the Realms of Rendgarden, as you guys voted on. I set up a poll a few weeks ago, and Rendgarden was top. That's Rendgarden. So yes, that is pretty cool. So that's what we're going to be naming this lovely island that I've built here, and it is pretty big, and you will see what I've done to it in the rest of the video. So you can see here I'm just basically creating mountain tops at this point, because I kind of want the middle of the mountain to go up into a mountain slope. You can see there I just kind of am experimenting around with things randomly. I also set it so it basically creates the materials that I want to on certain levels. So as you go further up, it'll become gravel, then stone, and then snow on rock, and then just a deep layer of snow. It does look a little bit weird though, so I had to naturalify it a little bit later on, because it's basically from one block to another. Like there's one block jump and it's just a different block completely. So if this does well, I hope to do quite a few episodes, and I hope to basically inhabit the entire world with lovely buildings and stuff. I want to do like mines and like mountaintop paths and stuff and caves, which will be pretty cool. You can see currently I'm just basically making the mountains look a little bit rougher, just so it's a little bit more jagged and natural. Here I am adding the beaches, or starting to anyway. I think I basically get rid of all these beaches because they're going too far inland. So I basically, yes, I start to clear them out, and then I just redo it at a lower level. Actually switched the view of the world generator thing here, so it is actually viewing in the texture pack I'll be using, which is DokuCraft High. So if you want to download that, you can go to DokuCraft, because that's a really good texture pack, especially for what I'm going to try and build. But yeah, here you see me just basically doing all the beaches. Unlike normal beaches, these beaches have a little bit of a block variant. It's more kind of sand, gravel, and dirt rather than just sand. Here, the blue layer that I just put on is cliff, so any angle that is above 60 degrees, I think I put it as, will basically have custom like texture, not really a texture, but it will have certain blocks in that cliff. Now here's where I go ahead and make it a little bit more natural looking when it comes to the transitions between the block types. With quite a noisy brush, I just basically go over with each layer and just basically touch it up. So I've done most of the mountain at this point, as you can see. I think I go and do a little bit more snow, so just so it balances out a little bit. Here I am starting with the forest. Now the forests aren't normal forest like in Minecraft. There is custom trees which I downloaded off Planet Minecraft, which if I remember to, I'll put a link to them. But I've basically used them and chosen out the ones I've wanted. So there's basically like 15 different tree variants that I've put in this layer here, this little blue shaded layer. Here I am trying things that didn't really work out. I was going to make like a hedge thing and then make divide it up into fields, but I think I can just do that later on when I'm actually building. Here I am adding a little bit more of the pine forest. This is a lighter, smaller version of the pine forest. I'm just adding it to the outer edges of this darker blue that I did before. And this is an oak forest, which I'm adding now, this green layer. It's kind of a custom oak, just kind of a temperate, nice forest. This red layer that I'm putting in now is basically bushes, so on these certain plains I will be adding a little bit of bushes, and this purple layer here is basically another big forest kind of thing. So at this point I'm adding a little bit of different biomes to the mix, so it basically creates this weird looking texture on the leaves, and it kind of gives it a little bit of variety, you know. So I'm basically putting like cracks of certain biomes and stuff. Here I am creating another basically a little small bush layer, and I'm adding it to the bottom of the large forest just so there's a little bit more scrubbage at the bottom. I'm flattening out this area in the hopes of making kind of like a mountaintop lake, and that's what I've done here, and I added a little bit of frost to it just so it's a little bit frozen and basically have cracks of unfrozen water in it. And the purple there that I added is just a little bit of pine forest, so it's not all alone up there. At this point I'm basically done with the actual land, and I'm basically going back over the ocean, smoothing out the bottom and making it a lot more natural rather than just flat and weird looking. Here I am adding a texture or a bottom type of block type to the bottom of the ocean. I think I put like 5 or 6 block types in the bottom of the ocean, but I'm just filling the entire bottom of the ocean with that. I also thought it might look pretty good if I add basically like a glowstone, little tiny bits of glowstone into the map at the bottom of the ocean. So that's what I've done here, and I'm just checking that I've got everywhere. I'm toggling water back and forth. And at this point, I'm basically done with the map, so next episode we will actually start building. Now let me know your suggestions in the description below, or in the comment section below I should say, and leave a like if you like the idea of this series. So, thank you for watching everyone. Goodbye!